to more Amstrad Action. Time of the week again. Open up Amstrad Action and see what we get to play. And so we left off. We did Seymour Goes to Hollywood last time. Yeah, we're going to do Inspector Hecti at the Interchange. However, to put the correct title, it's Insector Hecti at the Interchange. Don't know why they changed the name for that. Was the box art definitely says Insector Hecti at the Interchange. The game does not. It just says Interchange at every point. So. But anyway, Inspector Hecti at the Interchange. High tech, $3.99. Let's take a trip back through time to an age when Liz Taylor could fit through front doors. Neil Kinnock had some hair, and people boasted about owning 16K Spectrums. There was at the time on ZX81, Specky, Vic20, as your history teacher et al. A plethora of games like Inspector Hecti. Maze games where you had to hear around trying to avoid the baddies whilst trying to move bits of the maze around. It's exactly what you have to do in Inspector Hecti. Well, if that's all there is to it, why not give it 3% and throw it in the bin then? Why not? Firstly, because prehistoric games like Maze Yaks and Mazogs had an addictive quality and feeling of genuine fear about them, sadly lacking in most of today's corporate product. Secondly, because High Tech have done such a darn good job with on the whole thing. The game has all the feel of its 1982 roots. With superb, colourful graphics and a massive 50 levels to play through, with passwords every 5, a game that will truly have your nerves on edge. If you've never played any of its predecessors, probably the most original thing on the shelves. Buy! Won't work on plus machines, unfortunately. Oh. Arcade blasting junkies will laugh in disagreement, but this is simply brilliant. Verdict 85%. What a corker. If you don't buy it, you're completely mad. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Interchange. It's a dude apparently. I don't know. Interchange, Copyright 991. Palette of Elements, written by David Spicer. Graphics by Jason whatever. Jason Breschel. Published by High Tech Software. Alright, let's get started. Password, we don't have a password yet. Name. Huh. Yeah, you can just fighter. Turn things around. Ooh. Oh, don't run off the track, I guess it's another thing. Item. Yeah. Oh, record time 9:10 held by Dave. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Well, that didn't work out so well. Oh! Wait. Oh, jeez. Oh, do we have fire? Yeah. Ah. What's this item? Where'd I go? Oh. Here we go. Done. Okay, you lose a bit of energy when you fire. Okay. Oh, jeez. Do it again. Oh, God. Game over. Do it again. We'll try to get at least 5 stages done. Oh, missed it. I'll go around the long way to get that. I'm not going to make it in time, though. Okay. Oh! Explosions killed you! Ooh, okay. Okay, I'll throw one at a time. I said they don't respawn. Oh god, it went up. Oh, that kills you and everything? What? That's fair. What do you go that way for? Oh, okay. Oh, damn it. Done too often. Again. First stage is easy enough. Never mind. First thing. Quit option. Okay, got it eventually. Alright. Get all that energy back. Timer stop. Alright, level 4. 5. Oh. Let's miss. Let's do it from here. Easier. Okay. Password. Right. Ring. Okay. Ring. We have a password. Are we? We've got no energy left. Okay. What stops everything? How about that? Ah. Hmm. How's this one supposed to work? It doesn't tell you how. What are you? What the It doesn't tell you what the maze is supposed to look like at all. Oh, really? Okay, got rid of everything. Now just figure out the. Stop the timer. So what's wrong? I have no idea. It does not tell you. Which tile is in the wrong place? Who knows? Oh, I've got an idea. Here we go. Oh. God, look at all these things. Oh yeah, let's just get through. Brrr. Come here. Could use that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Oh, missed it. Okay, which is wrong? Where's the speed up? So which thing is wrong? Does not tell you which one. Oh. Time out. Do it all again, idiot. How do you know what's correct? What's wrong? It's impossible to know. Oh, I see one down there that I can change. They haven't changed. Shouldn't leave gaps. Yeah, what? How do I know what's wrong? I don't. What, what, what part of the maze is wrong? What part was wrong? Well, you get the idea. Till you get to a stage like that, where you just have no idea which tile is wrong. Anyway, we'll move on. Right. Batman the movie. Hit squad $3.99. A truly fab film license and one of the best platform games around. Jump from level to level using ladders or your bat rope. Throw your bat boomerangs. Kill the bat baddies. Do loads of bat things. It's bat brilliant. So batting well. Get down to your bat software house and bat buy it now. Bat great. 94%. Moonwalker. Kicks $3.99. Michael Jackson, half man, half mannequin, stars in this license from the NAF film of the same name. Level 1 is crap, but the other 3 are okay. You get 20 lives and your aim is to turn into a rabbit. Here's a bit of a daft game actually, but still a lot of fun, as Auntie Scylla would say. 70%. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, kicks $3.99. Another filmy with naff spicky graphics and 4 arcade adventures to battle through. The whole thing is remarkably similar to Rick Dangerous, the first. It's large sprites, good animation, and some very oppressive time limits. Apart from that, it's just standard KV platform game. 79%. Tubin Hit Squad $3.99. An original arcade game, a limited colour spicky port. Controls that are initially hard to get the grips with. A course that can be finished on the first day. And a lot of fun to be had by all. That's Tubin. They're sitting in a tube, floating down the Amazon, as you do, trying to avoid things. They'll burst the tube. Quite jolly. 73%. Right, on to games we get to play again. So yeah, we got Quattro Skills. Yeah, a few games to play on this. Except for Pro Tennis Simulator, we've done that one before. The others we have to play. The Quattro Skills Codemasters $3.99. There is a school of thought that suggests that any Codemasters game without an egg in it has to have the word simulator in the title. Quattro Skills, that is Cody's 4-pack, certainly seems to follow that line of thinking. Pro Skateboard Simulator is a pretty nifty little game of 2 halves. The urban bit sees you whizzing around some skate park, collecting flags in a very tight time limit. The rural bit sees you zooming along some cross-country course, crashing into trees, fences, bridges and other stuff. There's 7 levels. International Rugby Simulator is one of those few Cody games that actually feels like a full pricer. We're being bombarded with footage of this particular sport on the telly at the moment, and this is one way to get all the passing, kicking, tackling and scrumming action without the accompanying bruises. An excellent game. 11-a-side Soccer Simulator, originally featured in the 4 Soccer Sims package. Haven't we played that? I think we've done that, haven't we? 11-a-side Soccer Simulator, originally featured on the 4 Soccer Sims package. It's a pretty unresponsive and uninspiring little shindig. Though it does feature offsides, which is quite rare in a computer footy game. Pro Tennis Simulator is a not at all bad tennis game, and somewhat easier to get into than most games of this genre. You'll need practice. Graphics are typically budget looking, and you'll swear the machine is cheating, but it isn't. Pro Skateboard Simulator 76%, International Rugby Sim 85%, 11-a-side soccer 56%, Pro Tennis Simulator 71%. Have a look now. Another pretty decent Cody's comp, verdict 78%. Have a look up 11-a-side soccer simulator. So if we have played it, if it was in 4 soccer sims, we might have. I'll look it up, see if we've looked at 4 soccer sims before. If we have, we probably played it then. Curiously, look, I couldn't find the game itself, but if it's in a compilation, it makes it all the more complicated. For soccer simulator, there we go. It's an issue 40. So yeah, we have looked at it. Just make sure it is the same game. I'll look up issue 40 while I'm at it. Oh, don't do that. See, issue 40. For soccer simulators. Living aside soccer. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's one less thing to look at then. Alright. I get the feeling we've done Pro Skateboard Simulator before as well, but I can't find where it was. Oh well. So we'll look at Pro Skateboard Simulator, International Rugby Simulator. Okay. No, we're not cheating. Pro Skateboard Simulator. He looks bored on the skateboard. This is okay. This multi-mode stuff. Oof. One start skateboarding. 2 one-player game. Mark Lowe. What? What does that say? Design Gavin Rayburn, coding Mark Rivers. Mark Lowe's something. Oh, Mark loves Lisa Lots with 2 eyes apparently. So 2-player game, 1-player game. Start skateboarding. Let's go. Tank controls. there goes the flag. Oh. Screw it. Oh, no. Timer's a little rough. I think you gotta get all the flags somehow. Okay, that makes you explode. What are those landmines? Why are there landmines on a skate park? Oh! Yeah, I think you gotta get all the flags. That's awkward to do 45 seconds. Oh! Oh, oh! Yeah. Oh, jeez. Ah, splat. What, it makes you explode? Of course it does. Oh, God. There's a big hole in that. Jump. No. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, boy, this game is awful. Try again. Oh, no, fire does jump. Go. Oh. Out of time. Do it again. What am I doing? I quit. Okay. Hey to abort. There you go. Try again. Okay, down it actually does a U-turn type thing. Okay. It's handy. God, still only got 9 seconds. How did I do this in 45 seconds the first damn time? Out of time. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Jeez. Oh god. Bridge with a hole in it. Oh god. Wow, this is awful. This is stupid. Game over, player one. Yeah, I think we move on. Alright. Next is International Rugby Sim. Go straight to that. Alright. International Rugby. Space advances highlights bar intersects option. Let's play on to joystick. To computer. Options. Team names. Strategies. Define keyboard length of half 4. It's long enough. Leave menu. I got the word simulator is just a mass of pixels. You get the S, you get the I, and then the rest is just blah, 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 blah. Alright. Start the game. Let's go. England and France. Yeah, good default teams here. Fighter return to the game. Okay. Look, the ball's completely round. I guess I'm England. Ugh. Hey, run, and get it. throw it back. There we go. Oh boy. Kicking it. Okay. Why didn't I have any character to control at that point? Oh, well, I just insected the ball. Yeah, pass it. Pass it. Yeah. No, back. No, no, that way. Yeah. Run, man, run. Run. You pass it to the blue guy. Jeez. Oh, who's got the ball? Yeah, run. Go. There we go. Don't go diagonally. You have no diagonal control. What a try! Can I now pee? Can I now pull off the conversion? 5-0. Look at this arrow here. A little short, was it? Missed. Better luck next time. 5-0. Let's go. Yeah, you can't really run diagonally very handily here. Yeah, passable. Run diagonally this way. Here we go. No. Why can't you? Can they pull off the conversion? What the hell is this? What was that kick? Missed. Better luck next time. Let me change to another player. Pass it, you moron! You can be far here. Throw it! Yeah. Thank you. Put it down the pack. Okay, second bar must be direction or something. Go wait for the north to run into position. Uh-oh. Half time. Oh, okay. Oh no. That was a mistake. Took way too long trying to kick it. Missed. No one can hit a conversion. Don't change. Shut up. Touchback. Pass it. Jeez. Pass it. Moron. There you go. Oh, perfect. England and France are playing. I think you can rename the teams and that's about it. I think they'll always be red and blue. 10 all. Okay. No, I think that's a miss. a terrible pass. There you go, just like that. Oh, God. Go again this. I want to change character, thank you. Change. Don't stop to kick the ball. Run. I've got a scrum. I have no idea how this works. I think we just have to waggle or something. Oh. Where do you throw it, boy, you moron? Supposed to pass it. Do this again. Oh. Oh, okay. That's the pause key, apparently. I keep hitting the enter key. Do this again! Okay, don't throw it that far back. Okay, stop him! Stop him! Stop him! What the hell sort of kick was that? That was an awful kick. Okay, stop trying to kick. Oh, come on. Okay. Pass the ball, thank you. Don't pass it to him, you... Jeez. What are you doing? He stops to kick it for no reason. I'm going to do this again. Pass the ball. That's it. That's it. What? Quit full time. No, just going to the scrub. Oh, pause! Stop it! Keep hitting the enter button. Press it. Thank you. Pass it! Pass it! God's sake. Really? Oh, that was an easy one. Why is there so much space behind the goalposts? Yeah, what a superb... Whatever, yeah. Ah. Final whistle is blown. Well, yeah. Well, that was rugby. What is it? Looked like it's a rugby game. Well, that one we saw Zofo play this morning, it was more running around weirdly. Just running around in random directions and do whatever. Anyway, we'll move on. Alright, so we've done 11-a-side soccer simulator before. We've done pro tennis simulator before. Now we got mountain bike 500 Codemasters $3.99. An attempt to cash in on the hobby of the 90s, mountain biking. A hobby you can keep up with through reading Mountain Biking UK every month. £1.95 from all good news agents. And a few crap ones. But what about the game? Well, with small and fiddly sprites, limited gameplay and a tiny screen, let's just forget about it and talk about something else instead. Did you see the potholing series on Channel 4? Pretty dire little cycling game actually. Misses verdict 43%. Yeah, sounds like fun. Oops, not yet. Hi. Mountain bike simulator. Press shift Q to quit game. He looks a little bored. Nothing exciting happening here. know why they call it. The review calls it Mountain Bike 500. This is the same game from the screenshots. Uh, 143,000 a year, like we're going to get anywhere near that score. Probably not going to get anywhere in this game because this game is rough. Hey, no. Oh no, you can. Yeah, well, it falls over and breaks his neck. I assume this black stuff is supposed to be water. But for whatever reason, you touch it, you just fall over. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid it. Oh. Pro mountain bike simulator. Oh. Time's running out. God, this game's awful. Oh. Try to do much and you just fall over and break your neck. Game over. Score 0. Yeah, we're not getting any points, are we? Unless you finish the stage. You just fall over. Give me ATV Simulator. This is a lot better than this is. Oh, you can jump! If you get enough speed, you can jump. Okay, that helps. I didn't think you could jump at all. Oh, okay. Oh, broke his neck. Oh, God. Wow. We got 500 points somehow. I don't know how, but it's there. Oh, God. Oh, don't move when you're in there. That'll screw you over. Oh, jump. Okay. Game over. Ugh. I have no idea. It just doesn't. Any sort of movement in the air. Where are you coming off? Okay, we're getting somewhere. We can jump. Actually, jump. Oh, touched the water though, you did. I presume it's water. How to tell? Right, that. Oh, he just fell off for no reason. I didn't touch the damn thing. Oh god, he fell over again. Timer, come on. How long is the stage? How long is the stage? Oh, we got up. Oh, I just pushed up and he flung himself over the handlebars for no reason. No, you got to slowly scroll past the water. Again, I assume it's water. Not some oil or something. It is black. Wow. Come on. Faster. I need to go faster. It's the first stage. How tight do we need this time limit to be? It's got to be, expecting to be perfect on the first stage. It's like easy or something. Yeah, don't touch the water. Or whatever it is. Maybe it's ice. Oh, yeah, he trips over that. Oh! Oh, God, game, please. Oh. Try again? It is level 1. How hard are you expecting this to be? Oh. Let's get on with it. level. Prime bonus 900 points. Wow, is that all? We made it. We finished the level. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, really? Slowly scroll to whenever you can. Next, here we go. Nope. That's how you jump it. Right, mate, the second level, somehow. Oh, please enter your name. Go. Bottom place. Yeah, like I said, not getting anywhere near 143,000. Alright, yeah, we'll move on. That was the game. Alright. The last couple of games left in this issue. Final Fight, US Gold, $11.99 cassette, $16.99 disc. This is the story of three men. One woman, a ruthless gang, in a city where the streets are paved with blood and people will chop you into little pieces and flush you down the toilet as soon as look at you. This is not the sort of place to accidentally spill someone's pint or wee over their shoes. The good people of Metro City, and there are a few, are looking to the new mayor to sort it all out and make the place as lovely to live in as Milton Keynes. Fortunately, the mayor is called Hagar. He used to be a street fighter and he attends council meetings bare-breasted, all rippling muscle and sinew, with a freshly killed sheep under each arm. Are you sure about that bit? This is surely the man to sort out that gang out once and for all. And then there's poor Jessica, poor innocent Jessica, with a bow in her hair and a collection of Chesney Hawks 7 inches. She's been kidnapped by that self-same gang, the poor thing. But maybe these rotters have bitten off more than they can comfortably masticate this time. Three hard and flavoursome young men, well, two hard and flavoursome young men and one old codge with a chain of office around his neck, and donning Reeboks and Joe Blogg's t-shirts, ready to do battle with that vicious mob and rescue young Jess. You select which of these three dudes to play the part of. Each has their own special moves. Hagar's well-armed, but the other two are a bit wimpy, particularly Guy. This gives the game extra appeal, because when you've finished it as Hagar, you can then try again as one of the wimpier compadres. The gang you're up against is called the Mad Gear, or Mad Gears, for some reason best known to themselves and consists of virtually every weirdo you've ever tried to avoid at parties. Your energy appears at the top of the screen, theirs appears at the bottom. You often get two or more of the swine ganging up on you at once. And some of them can be bumped off with a single pole driver or throw. Others are a lot more stubborn. There are 4 levels, of each consisting of 3 stages and 2 bonus sections after levels 2 and 3. And some of the hardest challenges on the cards include Damned, the level 1 guardian, who looks like the singer out of Motley Crue. after some strange medication. Eddie E, the beat copper, or the bent copper at the end of level 3, who shoots at you. The Git. The double tag wrestling team of Andore and Andore. And well nasty couple of dustbins and crates listed the place. Kick them to reveal energy replacing food and weapons, pipe, knife, etc., which are pretty useless until you get the hang of using them. The whole thing is set in alleyways, bars, subways, trains, all over the place really. The objective is to rescue Jessica and dispatch the gang leader. The graphics are something special. Massive sprites and smooth scrolling that are definitely something to write home about at length. Games like this aren't everybody's cup of cocoa, but if you like mindless beat 'em ups, beware. Final Fight is quite simply the best Amstrad beat 'em up ever. Oh yeah? Come here and say that. Right, biff, pow, bang, wallop, crash, etc. First day target score, finished level 3 as Hagar. Second opinion, just look at the size of those sprites. A commendable technical achievement and a very good game too. Arcade licenses aren't easy to convert onto an 8-bit, but US Gold have done a great job here. The good guys, choose your hero. Hagar, the mayor, also happens to be the father of kidnapped Jessica. He's one big auntie lover of a hard dude, and his special move is a hair-grabbing pole driver thing that leaves its victims with no solids signs stuck to their beds for months to come. Look out, you gang people. Guy. His hobbies is karate and knives. Jessica is his girlfriend, so he's understandably as narked as Hagar at what happened. He's vowed that if any part of any gang member comes within a foot of Jess, he'll break it off and post it to Esther Ranzin as a Christmas present. Cody doesn't actually know the kidnapped gnarly babe at all, but he just likes fighting, and frankly, any excuse will do. Phil Collins is number 1, Cody. Right, hang on, let's go and get my machete and knuckle dusters. Cody is a ninja kid, all waving fingers and hey noises. They got the pictures around the wrong way, though. Actually, no, they've got the names around the wrong way, so I'm pretty sure Cody does have a hobby of knives. He certainly likes knives. Just because we're in a wrestling ring, amidst the baying horde of your mates, don't think I'm not going to drop you on your head as usual. Okay. The bad guys, know your enemies. Endore looks a bit like Frankenstein's monster, but don't tell him that to his face. He's a very tough critter and can take a lot of blows before finally popping his clogs. You face 2 of these beasts in the wrestling ring, and you'll be meeting them left, right, and centre from level 2 onwards. Yikes. Bill Bull is clearly a man not to say no to any cream cakes, chips, whole pheasants, or slabs of lard passed his way. Let's be honest, he's fat. As fat as that kid in your class that everyone calls Hippo. He's a chef, apparently, but also one heck of a hard fighter. He doesn't appear too often, but when he does, you'll know about it. I can barely read. Oh, that's bread. It's got to be bread. It's a bit of a wimp, but also one feels a bit too ordinary to be in the mad gears. Maybe he was on his way to an interview for some accountancy job and he wandered through the wrong door. Frankly, he'd be more suited to selling encyclopedias than street fighting. Still, he's cheaper than a punch bag, so who's complaining? I still can't even read that. Oh, this is damned, is it? This is damned. Damned is bad. Bad with a capital B, a capital A, a capital D, and a capital whatever that is. Oh, G. Capital G too. That's how bad he is. He can't even spell He can't even spell here. He's a level 1 guardian and he's a bit of a headbanger. Sort of bloke when he's not killing people drives a Harley Davidson, listens to Metallica. I've never seen anyone spell it. Metallica's not spelt with 2 C's, is it? And eats lentil casserole. He's well tough. Eddie E is a bent copper, unemployed since the West Midlands Serious Fraud Squad was closed down. He now wanders the streets of Metro City shooting at good guys. You'll find him lurking at the end of level 3, gunning down nuns and charity workers while he waits for you to show up. Let's teach him a lesson. Hollywood wanders around in a bright orange lycra catsuit. If that wasn't reason enough to nick him, he is also one of the weedier members of the Bad Gears. He's always wanted to be a film star, but unfortunately he can't act. Well, you can't really fight much either. Punish him for crimes against fashion. Roxy is the only chick in the gang. She's a bit wimpy, but smart enough to only show up alongside Andre. As a result, she lands a few punches while you're preoccupied. But what sort of hobby is urban violence for a woman anyway? You should get a proper haircut, marry a nice man, and do lots of washing up instead. Slash is a guitarist out of Guns N' Roses. Quite what he's doing wandering around levels 3 and 4 Final Fight is in a leather jacket, hitting people is anyone's guess. Maybe he's got bored of being a rock star and fancied pursuing something more down to earth. Either way, he's one tough chocolate digestive. 2P is a bit of a wally, really. He wanders around, a grown man in broad daylight, wearing a superhero-style cape for his pants over his trousers. What are we to make of this? Packed on at school, dropped in his head as a baby, or just plain mad? Superman he certainly ain't though. Is the weedy little show off. Okay. Right, verdict. Graphics 94%. Truly ginormous sprites and hilarious animation. Brilliant. Sonics 52%. Pish pish pop pop pish pish. Grab factor 92%. It looks and plays brilliantly, gets you hooked straight away. Staying power 95%. Once you've won as Aga, try again as Guy or Cody. Rating 93%. The king of the beat 'em ups, and if anyone wants to argue, I'll see him in the car park afterwards. Okay. Let's get it ready then. Alright. Alright. Attention. That's another thing I didn't mention. The game requires 128k. Oh, we got a wrong menu. Come on. Media control. They renamed it. It's annoying. US Gold presents Final Fight, copyright 1991, Capcom USA, all rights reserved. Metro City, well-known crime capital. has been ruled by violence and death for many years. A fact which the newly elected mayor and former street fighter Mike Hagar plans to change. At the centre of the problem is the huge gang Mad Gear. Mad Gear controls all the major criminal activity in the city. When they learned of his plan, they took immediate action to bring this new mayor under their control. Hello, Mike Hagar here. Hehehe, Mr. Hagar, so pleased to make your acquaintance. I believe you know who I am. Don't hang up, we have a little proposition for you. Your daughter, for your cooperation, and we will throw in the regular monthly bonus to your salary we offered before. What? What's happened to Jessica? Who is this? Not so fast, Mike. Turn on your TV. Oh, there he is. You son of a... What have you done to her? Nothing yet, but we would like the opportunity. Listen to reason, man. Why make your job difficult? Just let us do as we please, but as the mayor before you did. Cody. Guy, Jessica was kidnapped. Guy, Jessica? My sweetheart since childhood. The Mad Gears must pay. He's my friend too. Count me in. Press escape to see next player. Press space to select this player. Hagar, born 1943, is a former champion street fighter. He is the new mayor of Metro City. He mastered professional wrestling skills and is expert at backdrop and pole driver. Guy, born 8/12/1965, he mastered the art of ninjutsu and attacks with unequaled speed. He often catches his opponents off guard with a special off-the-wall jump. Cody, born 4/18/1967, he is a martial arts expert. He is especially good with knives. His girlfriend Jessica was captured by the Mad Gears gang. Well, if Hagar's the best, we'll select Hagar. Yeah. Yeah, that's how he attacks. Yeah, Hollywood is the first enemy. Oh, we did a jump. Okay, one down. Go right to the edge of the screen to move it forward, huh? Yeah, pole driver. Oh, turn around. Oh God, ow. Oh, we got a pole driver. Dustbin. Good enemy. It just automatically picks it up. That's something, I guess. Oh god, now we've got 2 enemies at once. This is going to be fun. Oh, he's doing this thing. This is jumping backwards. Animation's a little weird here. So we can just do that. Okay, this seems to work. Oh, they're not dead yet. Oh, pole driver. She pole driver him while he's dead. Okay. Hit the dustbin, thank you. Ooh, knife. Oh. To the next stage. Area. Probably loading it off disk right now. Oh, the knife was useless. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, you just automate picks things up. Oh god. Do things. Oh, we did. Are we? Oh. Okay, now we did. Oh. Ow. Hard to tell what it just automatically picks the damn thing up. Move. Why does he take 3 hits from the pipe and the other guy only takes 1? Now he takes 3. Pole driver. Okay. Pole driver seems to do a lot of damage. Do things, come on. Oh god. Thing is, after you do a move, you're holding the direction, it will not move. You have to actually release it and move again. Just stop it. Oh, here we go. Pole driver. God damn it, come on. Did we die again? Oh, it's got a time limit. Oh, he's just stand there. Time limit. Time over. There's another life. Yeah, pile driver. Okay, yeah, that does do a lot of damage. Right, he's dead. Right, the exterior. It's not a damn pot. He picked it up as quick as he did. See, now it hits both sides. It doesn't always hit. Damn it. I don't want to. I don't want. Here we go. Pole driver. Pole driver. Get away from me, pipe. You're cursed. Doesn't do his big splash though. That's disappointing. Uh-oh. Yeah. You know what area this is? Oh, you gotta move forward a little bit more. Okay. Now what? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Does this damn do anything else? Yeah. Pole driver. There we go. Whee. Whee. This is backflip animation for you. It's 2 frames. Yeah, pole driver. Ugh. Oh yeah, it does good damage. Yeah. Yeah. Pole driver. He's dead. Oof. We're gonna leave though. Oh no, it's level 1 clear. Well, this frame rate's not that bad considering the size of the sprites, really. Well, the controls are really off, really weird. Just gotta dumb it down for one button, I guess. Pizza. He picked up the pizza. Just like that, okay, you try to grab something and you get jabbed in the face by Andor. Pole driver. Gets rid of this one at least. Oh, jeez. What happened there? Here we go. Something gone wrong, at least. It could be the crack, though. That's more likely to be wrong than anything. Okay. Oh, got another one. Oh, and we did. Come on. How do you do the backdrop if you can do it at all? I presume you can. They said you could. Well, the intro said you could. Whee. Just do this. This works pretty well. Oh, God. Stop trying to get around me. Okay, we got one. Okay. Next. Yeah, this is probably something you would be happy with at the time. That being said, Target Renegade plays a lot better than this does. Thunk. Ooh, another pole driver. Here we go. Okay, that's a hitbox. Okay, onward. No more than 2 enemies at once, huh? Stop stabbing me. Just keep grabbing in. I keep getting stabbed. Oh, good. There's another one. Move. Hey, there you just can't move straight after an attack. Oh. Pole driver. Okay, pole driver. And another one. Oh, good. Okay. Next bit. Do the move. Damn it. It's a sword. Hey, use a sword. Yeah. We lost our sword. Hey, Sodom. Sodom doesn't even have a sword. He's supposed to have 2 swords or something. Whee, pole driver. Does so much damage. And it should be it. Level 2 clear. We get a bonus stage, right? Did say there were bonus stages. Bonus, smash the car. Just do with that. Perfect. Wonderful. Well, had a bonus stage. Just need the guy to run on and just say, "Oh my god!" That's all you need. Oh, that was a good start. Just do the move. Just do the move. There you go. That's the one. Just the controls do get rather unresponsive at times. Come on, I'm pushing the button. Do something. Food. Thank you. God, it gave me all my life back. I wouldn't have expected this little can of cola to give you all your life back. Just do that. It gets you out of places. Come on, do that thing. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. He does not want to do it now. Move, move, move. I'm going to run out of time at this rate. Weapons are not good close range. Move. Here we go. I've got time limit. I run out of time again. Will we find an enemy or will time run out first? Time's running out first. Time over. Just like that. Did you reach the end of the area? Or does this continue? We'll continue, right? Oh no. No. Oh, he's got to continue. 9. Okay. Do the. She refuses to do things sometimes. Well, now you do it. Do something, anything, dude. There we go. Do a pole drive. Here we go. Yeah, you get one too. Pineapple. Pick it pile driver, thank you. Just let me get out of here. Come on. More fruit. Oh. Pizza. Let me pick up the pizza. What is it? Do moves and pushing the buttons. Do things. Now you do it. Just keep moving. It's just typical 2P, just keeps out of your way. God damn it. Why does he keep missing? Oh, you don't. Time does not refill if you die. Level 9 clear? What? 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 That should be the twin Andori fight, right? Right. This is what happens in the arcade version. Shribbers at the same point here. Oh, game over. Well done. You've defeated the Mad Gears. What? What happened to ADE? What? I mean, the review specifically said there was ADE. Even had graphics of him. What? I could put that down to bad crack, perhaps. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess that's that. Anyway. That means we don't have to play it anymore. Alright. Move on. Right. What are you doing? Please, magazine. Where are we? You get past this. Alright. Back where we were. Alright, next game is Swap by Palace Software. $10.99 cassette, $15.99 disc. Are you a budding Einstein, or are you only good at lifting heavy things? Did you know that the human brain weighs 1.3 kilos and contains 10,000 million neurons, each of which is connected to an average of 60,000 others? Can you write music or build bombs? Would you like to increase your IQ and beat the bozos? Or, more to the point, if you've got nothing better to do with your time, then play some inane colour swapping game. If your answer to most or all of these questions is 3:30 and bring that rubber chicken, then Swap could be the game for you. The basic idea is to clear the screen of all the coloured squares, or whatever, on it. You do this by clicking on the join between squares to swap them over. Any adjoining squares of the same colour disappear. Got that? There's also other stuff to help you, like the avalanche thing, which makes all the squares left hanging in mid-air fall downwards. Oh yes, and some supplementary tiles by the side of the board which you can drag over and place on screen when things get tricky towards the end of the game. There are 90 levels in total, but you don't usually play them all in order. Depends how smart you are. For example, your reviewer jumped straight from level 1 to 32 and then to level 72. But that's only because he had a brain the size of a house and an intellect unmatched in modern civilization. And did do so badly on level 72 that he went straight back to the start again. Advanced levels have extra features such as different shaped tiles, triangles, hexagonal, ultra small tiles, bad news man, no avalanches, serious bad news man, time limits, and the credit system. The credit system will reduce you to a gibbering wreck, and it's got nothing to do with not being able to keep up the installments on your video. Basically, each swap costs 2 credits, and each tile waxed gets you 1 credit. It's hard, man, with a capital hard. Fortunately, the practical mode gives you an opportunity to practice with whatever options you choose. Shapes, time limits, etc. And you need to practice. Swap is a funny old game. At first glance, it looks like the dullest game in computing history. At second glance, you realise it is the dullest game in computing history. But the Mensa-style instruction manual does such a good job of persuading you that the game is an outright challenge to every claim of intelligence that you've ever made that you'll keep wanting to play it again and again, even though it's completely boring. Weird. First day talent score, stick with it. Singing opinion. Boring? It's an understatement. Every time I tried to play it, I got distracted looking out at the window and getting bits of fluff out of the keyboard. So you think you're smart. How would you like to win a copy of Swap? You wouldn't? Well, bug off then. For those of you who would, we have 1 copy of this puzzling puzzle game to give away in this difficult to enter competition. The Swap manual is packed full of Mensa-style IQ puzzles. So what better idea for the questions? Don't answer that. So put your verbal reasoning hands on. Here comes some questions. 1. What are the next 2 numbers in the sequence? 3, 12, 29, 8, 43, 17, 5. 2. What is the missing number of this table? Okay. Simply note down your answers on the back of a postcard or wad of used fivers and send it to I think I'm pretty smart compo. First correct entry out of the matchbox after the 17th of November 1991 closing date wins the game. On disc, 128k only, sorry. Okay? But this game is 128k only as well. This ain't Final Fight. Verdict. Graphics, 86%. Not a sprite in sight, but impossible to fault. Sonic, 71%. Really nice grinding and beeping noises. Grab factor, 26%. Controls are unresponsive and it's hard to understand at first. Staying power, 80%. Keep going back to it. Why? Rating, 72%. This is the most uninteresting game I've ever seen. And it's great. I don't know if I like it or not now. This worked, didn't it? I think. Hopefully. Alright. Is this the right? Oh, look at the right game. Did I get the right game? I'm forgetting now. I think I might have had a bunch of games called Swap. This might not be the right one. Oh no, it is. This is the one. It's a file name I think had Microids on it. Microids might have been the developer. Menu. Save, load, exit, option. Options. These do things apparently. I don't know what. We'll leave it as defaults. Colors. Leave all the colors. Menu. Play. Alright. So you gotta. Okay, so you gotta match colors, pretty much. Okay, so is this blank tile, huh? Yeah, kind of stuck there then. Yeah. We're gaming. Yeah, this is gonna go well. Now what? Ah, okay, I see what you can do here. Okay. No, not there. You're not going to do that? No. Can you do the top ones? No. Oh, okay, there we go. Make them all full. There we go. There. You got it? Do the thing. There we go. Let me just full again. Yep. Okay. I think I'm already screwed because I only got one yellow left. Well. No. Can't do that. Oh no, you can do that. Okay. Do that. Do that. And now we're stuck. Oh, that's undo. Okay, that's an undo. Handy. But, yeah. Exit. I don't even know what level we're on. Try again. See if we not screw it up this time. Speed up this loading. Here we go. Oh, new or back? New. Start again. Start from the top. So how many odd letters here? Odd amount of those. Okay. many of these can we use, I wonder? This might be a safer way of doing it. Well, that's probably a mistake. What? Thank you. No, there. Move these up. How do that? Okay. All full. They're going to work or what? Okay. We might have it here. Yay. Well, we completed something. What are you going to do? Back to the menu, it says. Okay. Play. New. Back. What's back do? It says back to here. So, now what? You just make stages? Or just set the options yourself, or what? This is confusing. Little triangles. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Maybe we'll find out. I'm sure this game has stages. This is weird. These are triangles. Oh, they spin fast. But we can't flip them that way, can we? We'll go this way. Wait. Wait. Why is it not taking? Why is it flipping it back? Doing it again. Why is it flip it? That's what that option does, I guess. What I wanted to do. Well. probably not the right move. Yeah. Yeah. I think what we're using here is what they call the credit system. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Okay. I think the game's had enough. I think we'll leave it there. Game's had enough. Alright, back to the magazine. I think that was the last game. Yeah, that was the last game. Now straight into the Typins. Only 2 listings this month. Why is that then? Because they're absolutely corkers, that's why. The first from coding veteran Mike Wong, and it's a rare thing indeed, a game with an intelligent computer opponent. The second is a really well represented CPC phone book from Paolo Cuomo of Faversham. Fancy yourself a bit of a programmer? Send your programs to Typins. 3D. Look, it's 3D tic-tac-toe for the Atari 2600. 3D is noughts and crosses game with a difference. It's got a 4x4x4 grid. It's 3-dimensional, and you use black and white blobs. So, it's several differences then. Okay, I move here. You'll move. 3D, noughts and crosses. Crap game, eh? Once you've got the hang of it, every game ends in a draw. 3 columns by 3 rows, flippin' easy, isn't it? Not anymore, sunshine. The legendary Mike Wong of Sale presents a new version of a very old game, originally played by cave people using dinosaur bones. He's had a bit of Connect 4 and bunged the whole thing into 3D. The clever so-and-so, Mike tells all in that box over there. Use the cursor keys to move around the grid and copy to place your blob. Then hope the computer opponent isn't as smart as you are. Dr. Mike's Typin Surgery. Young doctors, when they're not talking in Australian accents and getting involved in triangular love affairs amongst themselves, they're writing programs for Typins. Or at least Sale's longtime cheat mode hero Michael Wong is. This program was written when artificial intelligence was in vogue. Okay. 3D Noughts and Crosses is based on the popular game, but I decided there would be 4x4 grids to play with, giving 76 winning moves. I started programming the display first, and worked out the details later. Initially this brought problems. First attempts involved entering moves by the number of the square by means of a cumbersome key next to the board display. So I opted for a moving counter display. In lines 1370 to 1500, complex formulae in lines 1270 to 1310 are used to find the exact position of any particular square on the screen. As you can guess, this took ages. The actual program workings took even longer. Lines 260 to 310 basically allocate values to squares depending on whether they are empty, 0, filled if you count 1, or the computer's 5. It then allocates values for each of the winning moves. Based on the value held in the squares that makes up the move. Thus, if you had occupied 1, 2, and 4 for winning move 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 was empty, the value would be 3, 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1. And the computer would block any 3s it found. By the same token, if it found any 15s, i.e. 3 5s, it would go for them to win. But early on, most winning moves are only partially occupied. Thus, in lines 400 to 700 and 840 to 1010, the program then allocated probabilities of moving to any particular square based on the counters already there. The problem at this stage was entering all 76 moves found by tedious experimentation into an array. Each winning move consists of 4 numbers, thus it would involve entering over 300 pieces of data. This is where the combination generator in lines 1580 to 1690 comes in. All moves are geometrically related to each other, e.g. vertical moves down means adding 16 to the previous number. 1, 17, 33, 49, 2, 18, 34, 50, and so on. Thus I was able to break down whole groups of winning moves to simple equations, reducing the number of data to 64. After all that, I had plenty of hassle with memory full errors due to the amount of arrays and number crunching. I solved this by making the program run from new every time. However, this brought its own problem of clearing basic variables including the score and having to redraw the display every time. Hence the score is stored in memory locations above high mem, and by testing what is on screen already, on 1730. All that would be needed on screen would be clearing the board. Final tweaks involved adding sound and enhancing the display. Perhaps because of the pseudo-artificial intelligence, this is one of the most satisfying programs I have written. Yeah, like I said, 3D tic-tac-toe for the Atari 2600. Practically the same thing. I think the view is rotated a bit. It's almost the same as that, though. And phone. Have problems remembering phone numbers? Keep losing those biro-covered bits of cigarette box you come home with from the pub with? Constantly waking up to find those digits etched in lipstick on the back of your hand the night before have rubbed off? I know the problem, you lying git. What we really need is some sort of computer program to store phone numbers, huh? And when you know it, Faversham rascal Paolo Como has darn well gone and written one. God bless you, Paolo, my son. Actually, we get quite a few address and all phone number storing progs here at Typos, but none as stylishly done as this one. Social Life City, here we come. A giant AA Typins index. We had so many requests for an index of all the Typins ever published in Amstrad Action, so we just had to do you one. Clear my name. We've had a letter from S. Dolphin up in Scotland about his bomber Typin published in AA70. He didn't know it was on the disc he sent us. There were other progs on there which he had written and which were the ones we were meant to see. As for the others since then who have jumped on the blagging bandwagon, though, look out. There's a helpline. Help given on all Dizzy games except Quick Snacks. Okay. Has anyone got Elite on disc and is willing to swap it for either Fighter Bomber, Lords of Chaos, Castle Master, or Italian 90 all on disc? Also, lots of games on tape and Citadel miniatures for sale. Oh, miniatures. Fujitsu DL900, £294, including VAT. Fujitsu Europe Limited. Of oil the discs and oil the world, you had to walk on 2 mine, but at least you didn't take up much room when you got there. Adam Peters falls in love with Fujitsu's very tidy new 24-pin printer. Tech specs, number of fonts, 7. Only 3 of these are available in Epson mode. Number of pins, 24. Draft speed, 180 CPS. LQ speed, 60 CPS. Resolution, 360 by 360 DPI. Interface, parallel. Tractor type, rear. Auto paper park, yes. Buffer size, 24K. Good news, doesn't take up much space. Very large memory. Loads of fonts and effects. Lots of upgrades. Bad news, some features not available in Epson mode. Ribbons may be hard to get hold of. Verdict, 90%. Got a printer's buyer's guide now. Your CPC should work with any printer with a parallel interface so long as it has Epson emulation mode, which all of them do, including all those listed in these pages. If you have one of the original CPCs, you will also need a PL1 printer lead. Panasonic KXP 1180. Might look a bit of a breeze block, but it certainly doesn't print like one. A terrific machine. I've got one of those. One printer that works on both the CPC and something running Windows 95. The best of the rest. Okay, we already list the. Oh, you got prices here. £130, £140 for a Citizen 120D. Oh, the best of the rest. Amstrad DMP 3160. £234, front loading with standard NLQ and draft modes, fairly slow and slightly fragile looking. Citizen 120D, £234, slow with poor quality draft print but good NLQ, very quiet and available at massively discounted prices. Management Tally MT81, £185, cheapest dot matrix printer, good quality print in both modes, and excellent manual. AA recommended. Olivetti DM109, £247, 5 fonts and massive 21K buffer. Very fast, 200 CPS, very dotty draft mode, slow NLQ, AA recommended. Panasonic KXP 1081, £241. Chunky beast with reasonable NLQ mode, good manual and average speed, but on the whole, uninspiring. Panasonic KXP 1180, £253, replacement for the KXP 1081, with 4 fonts, faster printing, larger but still small buffer. AA best buy. Philips NMS 1433, £235, fast 3 font machine with small 2K buffer and reasonable printout quality. Samsung SP0930N, £222, cheapest multi-font machine featuring 3 fonts, very fast indeed, 300 CPS draft, 50 CPS NLQ. AA recommended. Seikosha SP2000, £234, large 6K buffer, but poor graphic resolution, run-of-the-mill machine. Star LC20, £234. Half of these are £234. Replacement for the popular LC10, which is still available. Stylish design with 4 fonts and good quality print. AA recommended. 24-pin dot matrix. Amstrad LQ 3500 DI. £351. Faster version of the old LQ 3500. Small buffer for a 24-pin 7K and only 2 fonts. Brother 1324, £375, a massive 7 fonts and fast printing, 216 CPS draft, 60 CPS LQ, 8K buffer, a pretty good buy. Citizen 124D, £328, very slow for a 24 pin, with only 2 fonts on offer. It's cheap though. Epson LQ 200, £281, replacement for the LQ400, offering 8 fonts, 11 graphic modes, etc. Looks like it could be a corker. Release date September 30th. Epson LQ450, £328, replacement for the standard setting LQ550. Offers 10 fonts, numerous styles and effects. Release date September 30th. Fujitsu DL900, £294, cheapest 24-pin machine with 7 fonts, 24K buffer, and fair printout. Reviewed on page 61. AA recommended. Olivetti DM124, £351. Supermassive buffer, 40K. Ooh, 5 fonts and very high resolution graphics. Very cheap for an Olivetti. AA recommended. Panasonic KXP 1123, £311. 4 fonts and high resolution graphic printout. Fast LQ 63 CPS. AA recommended. Star LC24 200, £375. Replacement for the LC2410 still available. 5 fonts and fast LQ, 67 CPS, shadow and outline effects. AA best buy. Color dot matrix. Star LC200, £304. The most popular color dot matrix printer. 4 fonts included. See main text for limitations on color printing. AA best buy. Inkjet Brother HJ100, £405. 3 fonts and a large 37K buffer. Printing is very slow for an inkjet, 83 CPS, but then most inkjets cost £700 to £1,500. AA recommended. All prices quoted are approximate prices inclusive of VAT. Shop around. Most mail order companies can supply machines for anything up to 40% less. Platform games. So what's a platform game then? It's a game with platforms in it. What do you think? Basically that means ladders to climb, chasms to leap, blocks to jump between and baddies to fight. Monty Mole was the first big platform game to hit the screens of home micros as well as the only computer game to appear in news at 10 by virtue of the subject matter and timing of its appearance during the 1984-85 Great Miners' Strike. Here we got Mutant Monty. Not Monty Mole, though. I want to mention Manic Miner and Jet Set Willie. Oh no, there we go. They do mention Mutant Monty. Yeah, a game featuring a human character whose first name wasn't entirely a coincidence. The arrival of the CPC 464 in the middle of all this came the appearance of a new hero on the platform stage, Roland, named after Amstrad's technical manager Roland Perry, who appeared in a whole series of celebrated Amsoft titles, most notably Roland in Space and Roland in Time. Yeah. Today's platform games are split between cute-em-ups featuring pixies and fluffy moo cows galore and hard-as-nails kicking and punching games of violence and exploration, but mainly violence. Whilst today's complex arcade adventures and graphically detailed fast-growing shoot-em-ups are more widespread and better-selling platform games certainly don't look like disappearing. Best platform game, Rick Dangerous 2, Micro Style. Norwegians in silly hats, rope ladders, rolling boulders, flying worms, great graphics, gameplay. RD2's got the lot. Just how good is RD2? Good enough to have scored higher than these pages in any other game. Good enough to have topped the 1990 weirdest charts, and that's pretty darn good. Yeah. We haven't finished with the games yet, though. There's at least one more that will equal the rating it got. That's still to come. Guide Rick now evoking comparisons with Flash Gordon, where once it was Indiana Jones, through untold levels, 5, but don't say I told you, of tough platform puzzles. The place is teeming with aliens, lasers, and brilliant comical graphics. 4 missions can be accessed from the main menu, the 5th once you completed all the others. Each mission has its own graphical style and enough challenging puzzles and traps to keep you up at 4 a.m. with toothpicks under your eyelids and a black coffee by your side. Just one more go. The platform games top 10. Number 1, Rick Dangerous 2, Micro Style. Lots to see and lots to do. It's a hell of a game. 97% in issue 62. Number 2, Rainbow Islands, Ocean. A rainbow climbing, star tossing, fluffy bunny of a game. 88% issue 56. Number 3, Nebulous, Houston. Guide your peg up a series of towers in this innovative oldie. 93% issue 33. Number 4, Navy SEALs, Ocean. Run, jump and shoot in this console-shaking Yankee SAS jobby. 86%. Issue 69. 68, 69. Hard to tell sometimes. Yellow on red is not good. Switchblade, Gremlin. Ocean's exploratory kung fu console classic, equally fab in its recent tape and disc versions. 90%, AA68. Number 6, Night Shift, US Gold. No baddies to battle here, just a big machine to keep running. 85%, issue 69. Batman the Movie, Ocean. Something of a rarity, an excellent film license. 90%, issue 51. Number 8, New Zealand Story, Ocean. The graphics are naff, but the action certainly isn't. 65%, AA50. I think we're scraping the bottom of the barrel of that one. Rick Dangerous, Firebird, the Indiana Jones style prequel to the number 1. 83%, AA48. Number 10 is the Duck, Impulse. Everybody's favourite small green duck just sneaks in. 75%, issue 68. Oh boy. Prince of Persia 3D construction kit. Get an AA binder. North and South. What would you choose? Fun School 3 and Token 2 even. Afterthought. Behind the scenes. All the latest gossip from AA Towers. Self-indulgent? Us? Of course not. and we'll be giving over 8 pages of next month's issue in order to explain why. It's been a funny old month, really, with its fair share of heroes and villains. The AA Supreme Dedication Award has to go to Rod, who earns the title of Mr. Syntax Error in line 140 for his performance in typing the whole 144-line drum kit program from an old issue. It now resides on the cover tape, a splendid testament to committed slog. Mind you, we did have to call in Rent-A-Kill to debug it. Speaking of bugs, brings us swiftly on to Adam P., possibly the only games reviewer in Britain unable to get past the loading screen without some sort of cheat. Adam's a bit traumatised at the moment with the death of his pet butterfly, Cecil. Cess flew in through the window last week and steadfastly refused to fly back out again, finally popping his clogs this morning. Apparently, 7 days is good going for a butterfly, and they usually only last 4, so no 12-month guaranteed with them then. Speaking of guarantees, Adam W. hasn't been around much this month. What with the launch of the new public domain magazine he's editing, £2.95 from all good news agents. There's no CPC stuff in it, but buy it anyway to keep him happy. Paul disappeared for a bit too. We felt he needed a recuperative break after his antics at the photo shoot for last month's cover, where he managed to break virtually every item of furniture in the studio. He demolished each item in turn, either by sitting on it, leaning on it, or on one occasion merely glancing wistfully in its general direction. He went back to Brom for a week and seems to have recovered now. We still keep the coffee table hidden till he goes home, though, just to be safe. Mary Ann, meanwhile, has started taking driving lessons. Avon Police are advising motorists to expect lengthy tailbacks in the Bath area every Monday morning for the next 10 weeks. A scene in Bath High Street last Monday morning. Oh no. Don't miss your regular copy of Amstrad Action. Every day we get dozens of phone calls from desperate people. Why are they desperate? Because their newsagents have sold out of their favourite magazine. Don't let this happen to you. Instead, cut this coupon and give it to your friendly newsagent. Dear newsagent, please reserve Amstrad Action for me each month, beginning with the December issue out on Thursday, 21st of November. Wanted your honest opinion of Amstrad. Yeah, the survey again. They keep doing this, don't they? How much does it compare with previous issues you've seen? Much better, slightly better, about the same standard, slightly worse, much worse. Rate out of 10 this and any other computer magazines you read regularly. What if you don't read any others? I know I didn't at the time. Awesome! We're an Amiga 500 20 meg hard disk and a massive 37-inch TV monitor. This has got to be the biggest Amiga competition there has ever been. Not only are we giving you the chance to win an Amiga 500 complete with 20 meg hard disk and joystick, but you also receive this enormous Mitsubishi 37-inch television. This will give your Amiga gigantic games graphics, but you can use it as a normal stereo TV too. The price of this little lot would be £4,000, but we're giving you a chance to win it all. Win the Gruesome Predator mask. Looks a little cheap, really. What if it's the same one that they had the competition in this magazine some months back? Oh, it doesn't really look all that gruesome. It looks all silly. The No Holds Barred Smash TV game show of the future. Yeah, Smash TV. Yeah, we're seeing that soon too. But yeah, that's the end of the magazine.